Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Coming out with it, it's Hunter. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Louisiana Tech's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Looking to throw, it's Sutton. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And can there be a better start for a defense than setting the tone with back-to-back sacks, forcing a 3rd and long, first time out the gates? Really good job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, that's not the start they needed. You're already the underdog. You've struggled this season going against a really good team. First drive, first possession, man, what do? You turn the football over. That's probably why they have a losing record.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking downfield, it's Sutton. Throwing right. It's caught. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Nelson. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Buys a little time with his feet. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sutton. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from his own end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll move the tight end. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They want to get this defense on its heels.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. On to running room. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looking at a second and short now. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's going up top. Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Going up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after. But he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Powers through. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
To throw, it's Sutton. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Flips it out on the screen. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Sutton. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football without.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Dyer. Got his man on the right. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The hand to the running back. They've got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They came out hot on this drive. 1 play and already near midfield.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw ball.
There he goes. Got enough for the 1st down. He's loose. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Utah State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Here's the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game. Living dangerously right now, and they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Back to pass, it's Sutton. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He wants to go deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead, but you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they...
Touchdown, MTSU! And the stomping has commenced. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Sutton. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Rushes on him. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Sweet cut there.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders will take over 1st and 10.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They're trying to slam it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sutton. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and